Welcome, everyone. Let's enjoy our music a little bit before we start. We are here. We are ONPASSIVE. Shining bright into the future, we rise high with one heart and revolution. Lifting up humanity as we rise, standing tall, hand in hand. We are the unicorn, we are the stars. Oh, in it to win it, in it to win it. Bringing hope, shining their lights. We're a nation, we are rising with one love, with one goal, bringing solutions, lifting up humanity. Let's rise high, standing tall, hand in hand. We are the unicorn, we are the stars. In it to win it, in it to win it, to win it. In it to win it, in it to win it. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. I just wanted to play. I love this song because why? We are on Pacifians. We are in it to win it. We are going to stand tall and we're going to rise like the stars. Why not even reach to the moon? Because if we aim so high to get to the moon, and if we don't get to the moon for one reason or the other, we will fall back and we will still land on the stars and we will still be great. Thank you guys so much for being here today. Kusha, Peggy, you are the very first person. I so just love what you wrote to me today. That has uplifted my soul and just makes me want to do more to empower young people, children globally. And as we all know, we cannot deal with children in isolation. We have to treat the child as an entire being, including the parents, their communities, their lifestyle, their way of life, their education, food, whatever matters to the child. We're going to treat the child as a whole being, making sure that we take children from where they are to where they want to go in their own unique ways, not pushing them, not rushing them, not labeling them, but loving and nurturing them and taking them to where they want to be. There are a lot of children in the world that don't have parents. They don't have, some of them have never even heard the word, I love you. Some of them just need that word, two words, I love, three words, I love you. They just need that and they will excel in whatever ways that they want to excel. It is up to you and I, up to us here, the brand ambassadors, those of us from ONPASSIVE, to take these high ethical values, love and tenets and products to the entire globe, particularly to our children. Why? Because the children are the future. There has never been anywhere in the world or any time in history or any generation that there has not been children. Children are the cornerstones. They are the monuments of every society. They are involved in everything that we do. And so the love for children to me is paramount. It's so important. We must love our children for who and what they are. That is the only way that these children can excel. We are not just feeding them, but we are loving them. Because when you feed a child too much without loving a child, that child is going to be ruined. And so one global movement is here. From my unique story, that I was raised and loved and educated by an entire village, I went through a lot of challenges as a child. And because of that, I have devoted my entire life to serving young people and children, mothers in particular. Because when you help a mother, when you help one child, automatically you have helped the entire family. The father, the auntie, the uncle, everybody is included. And that is why I urge each and every one of you to build your community, build groups of hundreds or more in your various communities of young men and women. And of course, those of us from ONPASSIVE, we will be like the directors, the mentors, trying to help these children because they are going to also enroll as affiliates in ONPASSIVE and also begin to build generational wealth so that in turn, they too will know how to help their families, their societies, and why not the entire world. We want one global movement, want to see a world in which a child from India, a child from the United States, a child from Cameroon, a child from Canada, a child from all the 195 countries in the world will come together, knowing that they are unique, knowing that they came from different parents, different communities, different cultures, but all these things are unique, knowing that most importantly, we were created by the same God, the same creator, by Almighty God, without us having to discriminate or do good things for this child and not for the other child. So I am here for that. I've been doing this since I was small in my village in Cameroon, in Bangui, and thank God that I am now in the United States where there are a lot of opportunities where I can be exposed to helping these children even better. And now with ONPASSIVE, with those apples raining down on us, there will be no child that is going to be left behind. We are here for children because, like Martin Luther King Jr. said, the greatest service of all is our service to humanity. And to serve, you do not need any qualification. Each and every one of us can serve. We just need a heart full of love to serve. Like Mr. Ash Mufare, our CEO, says, that we want to uplift humanity. But we cannot uplift humanity without a good heart. And that is what we are doing here in One Global Movement. Regardless of your background, regardless of your orientation, regardless of your level of education, regardless of the volume of your bank account, regardless of the color of your skin, regardless how you were raised, you count. Every child counts. Every child matters. We are going to do it, and we're going to do it well. We're going to establish a firm foundation, a foundation that is so strong upon a rock, such that even if I exit the stage of this life, my descendants, my son and my descendants will continue with this One Global Movement to do the same purpose in the world. So thank you guys so much. I am just so happy because when my grandmother predicted that, God has lined people on my path. And I asked her, Grandma, where are the people? What are their names? My grandmother said, I don't know them myself. But because of the way you are, God has lined people on your path of life to help children, billions of children and mothers to cross to a happy, healthy, better, and a life of giving. And today I have you guys here. You guys are the people my grandmother was talking about. Kushal is here. I see Tevin. I see John Barilla, William, and I see a lot of people here. These are the people that my grandmother was talking about. I see Santip Roy, Levi, Mama Boro. I see Sina. Sina, I miss you. So these are the people. You guys are the bridges that are going to help me fulfill my vision and my mission in the world. And it's even better, Mr. Ash Mufare. And this is my one stop for everything. I used to struggle a lot doing 3 jobs so that I can help single mothers who have babies in the hospital buy clothing or open mini accounts for them, educating some youths in Cameroon. Let me adjust my lights here. Helping some youths in Cameroon. I used to do that a lot. And I would even put clothing in my car. I would sleep out for 1 week, living from one job to the other so I can raise that money. But guess what? Mr. Ash Mufara and Unpassive has made everything beautiful. And Mr. John Barilla is here, who I chose as the managing director for personal reasons. And he is also supporting One Global Movement, not just being the managing director. He is going to support it financially and otherwise, and morally, most importantly, lovingly, morally, with high ethical standards. Thank you guys so much. I'm really just so excited that I don't get tired. I keep writing, I keep doing things, I keep answering to my emails and phone calls and everything, because we need to do this. Do not relent your efforts in building those communities in your various countries. I will be there. I will travel 195 countries in the world. And when I get there, I will stay at least for 1 week, making sure that all the children and the families are served. I will be there. I have been traveling and I will continue to do so, serving children and our young people worldwide. So thank you guys so much for being here. Our topic for today, please, I urge that you guys begin to contribute in the chat. It becomes so exciting when you contribute, because I want you how you are doing with your children and your family, and how you see the children in your community, and what we can do together to be sure that these children are happy, they're healthy, and they have the tools that they need to build on their hopes and their dreams. So begin to put in the chat there, and please help us subscribe and put the thumbs up, you like, and share these videos so that we can get them to various corners of the globe, to those who don't have the opportunity to have the internet, such as in Cameroon, in the village where I was born. So we can do that. And everywhere in the world, I see my brother Levi Mamabolo in South Africa. He too is having such difficulties, so that we can all chip in together to do something. And we're going to be coming out with a lot of resources like books, magazines, and other things, that these things must, by the grace of God, reach to every home, every household in the world. So begin to write in there. And I'm also looking for people who can be promoting One Global Movement on social media. Please, we need people to help. No matter how small you can help, we need people. I am not a tech savvy person, but I'm learning and I'm doing. I have a lot. I have to answer phone calls. I have to do a lot of things. I can't wait for those apples to recruit a secretary. a social media helper. And so thank you guys so much, please. And I have my number, Mr. John Barilla. I can put my number in the in the chat there. It is One Global Movement number. I am just a representative of One Global Movement. So thank you guys so much. The topic for today is how is ONPASSIVE helping to protect the hopes and dreams of young people and our children? That is the topic for today. We have a lot in ONPASSIVE that is going on, that it is helping to protect the hopes and dreams of our young people worldwide. And that is the reason why Mr. Ash Mufarah, first of all, had in his mind his dream, brought this dream, this vision, to share it with the whole world through us, 1.4 million founders. Every child has a space in ONPASSIVE. Every child has a tool to help protect their goals and their dreams. And we always start with food. Food is so important. Food is love. Food is relationship. Food is family. Food is bonding. Food is caring. Food is giving. Because if our children don't eat, if we don't eat, we cannot do anything. So we always have to start with food, and food that is healthy, not just any kind of food. I remember one time Mr. Ash Mufarah said, just imagine how they used to do farming about 100 years ago. Imagine today doing farming with AI technology, AI-driven technology. Just imagine the kind of food that will produce, not just only the volume, the quantity of food, but healthy food that will be healthy for our children. Because a lot of the behaviors that our children exhibit, it is because they are eating food that is not good for their system. They go to McDonald's, fast food, and we don't know how these foods are being prepared, the kind of oils that they use in preparing this food. But our children, we train them to be consuming those kind of food. But with AI, we can produce organically consume foods. We can produce them. We can own a farm in South Africa. We can own a farm here in the United States. One Global Movement can own a farm in India, just so we serve the children. Because one of our goals is to own restaurants all over the world. One Global Movement restaurants all over the world, so that those children that are still too young, that don't have parents that can provide food for them, they can go to those restaurants with their card and eat. Those that can pay can pay. Those that can pay only a little can pay a little. But we are teaching them to have to provide for themselves, not depending on other things. So it is so important that we do these things together. We come together. If you have any question, anything that you want to discuss with me that I can add on Plan for One Global Movement, especially for the school curriculum, please let me know, because we need to do this together. If we just do it by one person, we are not serving all children, because children are different, just like you and I are different. We need to do these things together. So it is so important. Think about agriculture, how they used to do it. Just think about how we're going to be doing it now. You can stay here in the United States and you do everything in South Africa. You monitor everything, or in Cameroon, you monitor everything to make sure that they're doing things right. Like right now, I am doing the program called 10 chicks per child. I can start little. I started it in Cameroon, where children who would like to raise chicken, even if they don't like, we train them, because they can start from somewhere and then move forward. 10 chicks per child. $20 can help one child in Cameroon to start raising chicken. And that's what I'm doing right now. So they can raise chicken. Meanwhile, I bought a piece of land for One Global Movement where they can build a chicken farm, where these children have a place, land that they can go there and rear those chickens, so that when the chickens grow, they can either eat the eggs, or the eggs from the chicken, or the sell them. At least they'll eat for breakfast, and then take the chickens and sell, and then we open bank accounts for them. Now they know investment by investing little by little. I started with peanuts, roasting peanuts and selling, and I'm still doing it now. Some people will be like, oh, she's a doctor, but she's still selling roasted peanuts and corn. Of course, because people need that. It serves people. So it is so important. ONPASSIVE is helping us in that aspect. Imagine education. What do you have? Keep writing there. What are the tools that ONPASSIVE is using to help our children to build on their hopes and their dreams and to grow and be happy? Write them there. We have a lot of them. Think about Academy. Academy in terms of education. I always say ONPASSIVE, the back office is the University of ONPASSIVE. Education is so powerful. AI-powered educational tools can provide personalized learning experiences adapting to individual students' needs. The way Mr. Ashmafara is building this product with the team, it's personalized, not generalized education. Generalized education is not quality education at all. We know that. Now we are happy. Our children will get to enjoy. Some of those that did not have this opportunity, now they can learn as adults and also help their children to grow. Either way is a win-win to all of us and our children in ONPASSIVE. Think about mental health. Our children go through a lot of challenges with mental health, and a lot of times they are stigmatized. They are labeled, called names. They're labeled crazy. And a lot of children, they die in silence because they don't want to talk about their mental health, just like us adults. Some of us don't want to talk about it. We don't want to say it because we will be labeled, or they will call us the mentally deranged or sick. Right now with ONPASSIVE, with the kind of tools that Mr. Ashmafara is building, even all health, I'm sure all health is already on the way to make sure that they take care of the needs of all of us, especially our children, because children go to school, they have special needs that are not being met, and they are just categorized, put in one category, and they don't meet those needs, or look for the special aids and special teachers that are professionals in that field to teach our children. We are going to do all of that. And I certainly, because one of my biggest goal is to own farms that we will teach our children how to dine from their own backyard, how to plant a tree, how to plant their own vegetable, and to build schools that are polytech schools that will teach practical things to our children to do. This is so important. Food education. We cannot feed children without teaching them how this food is being produced, how it is being cooked, how it is being harvested, and how to set the table for the entire family to eat. It is so important that we do that. So, and then we have career guidelines. ONPASSIVE has tools like is it what there is the tool that I'm forgetting that is going to help with administration, business administration, and also to help with employees, to teach employees how to work so that they can produce quality services, not just quantity, how they can be happy, how they can work and also take rest in order to avoid a burnout. This is so important as well. So a lot of things, financial literacy. I am also working on a course for financial literacy. We all know that a lot of our children don't know how to balance their checking account. They don't know how to balance their checkbook. They don't know because these are not taught to them in school. These are some of the most important things, lessons that our children can be taught in school, but it's not being taught. It's left for you and I now to use ONPASSIVE to teach them how to balance their checking account, how to balance their savings account, how to invest their money for a better return. All of those things are right here in ONPASSIVE, and we are already learning them. A lot of children, and we all know that a lot of the challenges, the difficulties, and the fights that we have in our world is due to finances. We don't have enough finances. Either one partner will overuse the money, and then when it comes for time to pay the tuition for the children, the money is not there, and people begin to fight among themselves. So Mr. Ashmafara has come here as a godsend to eliminate hunger, to eliminate illiteracy, to eliminate homelessness, to eliminate abuse, to eliminate sex trafficking, to eliminate poverty in general, so that our children will have a calm head and a calm mind, and to know that they have the resources to treat themselves with dignity and pride, and to also help to treat their families, their community, and their children, and to contribute to causes that are dear to their heart. This is so, so important for us. And then access to information. Imagine a lot of people are dying of hunger in our various communities. AI can improve the access to information and resources, ensuring that young people, our children, have the knowledge that they need to pursue their aspirations. When they have access to, say, food, access to education, access to housing, access to clothing, access, especially for those children that don't have parents. Maybe their parents passed, or they are sick, or for one reason or the other. They will know that one global movement is here to expose them to those resources globally. Because we're going to be working globally, making sure that we know what government resources are available for who and when and for what price, so that we educate our children to know, so that they would not sit and be hungry and be dying. They would need to know that one global movement has restaurants, maybe more than even 20 in all the countries in the world, so that they would know if a child flies to any country or flies from one city to the other, they will know that they have food to eat. Even in school, in the schools that we're going to be building, we're going to have a supper table and a big library, a supper table where the child will come to study or to do their research, and then they will go and eat food, healthy food, and go home and have a peace of mind, and then they can rest and sleep well and get up the next morning and focus on their studies. And then the parents too can also have a break from providing food for their children. Isn't this amazing? I think this is a wonderful thing that Mr. Ash Mufara is doing to us. In 1.4 million founders is not just to help ourselves. He knows what he's doing, planting us in all corners of the world, in the various countries, as ambassadors of ONPASSIVE, as footprints of destiny of ONPASSIVE, as soldiers of ONPASSIVE, to take these products, these solutions, and high ethical values to all corners of the globe. And for who? Mostly for our children, because they are the future. Remember, ONPASSIVE is built upon the foundation of the future, upon the foundation of high ethical values and standards for the future. And we hear Mr. Ash Mufara every day. We give him headache. We do things, but he's so calm, so peaceful, because his mind is focused on the future, building the future. And ONPASSIVE is the future of the internet for our children. So that is so important. So inclusive technologies is going to help our children. That is what ONPASSIVE is going to do, to help our children with inclusive technology to build on their hopes and dreams. AI can contribute to development of inclusive technologies, ensuring that young people, our children with diverse abilities, have equal access to opportunities and resources. We know all over the world, some people are helped better than the others. There is discrimination, there is unfairness, even within families, it exists. But with ONPASSIVE, we're going to make sure that these children are included, because every child wants to be included. They seek for inclusion in everything in their life. Every child wants to be included. With this, we will include children in everything. They have to choose according to their gift, what they love to do, not what we are going to impose on them. When we include them, now they have resources that they can display their abilities even more. They are building skills, their creativity and innovations even more. And this way, they will do better to build their lives of their families, their villages, their communities, and the global village. This is so important. Remember, the world, with Mr. Ash Mufara and this product, the world has become so small that, to me, I call it a global village. Look at you guys here, Sina. Look at Kusha. Look at Levi Mama Bolo. Look at John Barilla. Look at how the world has become so small. It's like we've known each other for 10 years. But that is the power of AI on passive technology and solutions for our children. They will be included and they can build more. Community building, a lot more. Environmental conservation. ONPASSIVE is doing all of that, social impact initiatives, and a lot more. It is very essential to ensure that AI development is guided by ethical principles, high ethical principles, fairness, and transparency to avoid reinforcing existing biases and to protect the rights and privacy of our children and young people and all of us. We will eliminate. Remember, Mr. Ash Mufara says, we are the correction to the corruption. And we are going to uplift children from suppression, oppression. We are going to make sure that sex trafficking shouldn't have to affect our children. Because why? We, the parents, we, the caregivers, we, the adults, we, the unperseverance, we're going to do things with fairness, with all inclusion, with knowing that we are different. We use that differences, that sensitivity to grow ourselves instead of using it against one another. We're going to learn those things. They don't come overnight, but we have to keep learning them because we have been given everything. We have been blessed and highly favored. There is no reason why we cannot provide and teach our children to use ONPASSIVE tools, ONPASSIVE high technology, ONPASSIVE high products to help these children to build on their hopes and their dreams. ONPASSIVE is helping in a lot, so many ways that you and I never dreamt of. If we can just sit down and think, if we can just sit down and say, I am immersing my entire being, my whole heart, my head into ONPASSIVE, my soul into ONPASSIVE, and do things for the betterment of humanity, for the betterment of our children. So thank you guys so much. I am going to start reading here. These are very big topics that we're going to keep teaching every time, all the time to our children. So thank you so much, Kushal. You are a wonderful being. You are a very positive man with a positive mind. You have so much inspired me today that I just want to do a lot. Thank you so much for being here. And you are supporting One Global Movement with all your heart. Thank you. And thank you again. Hashtag ONPASSIVE is massive, unstoppable, and the future of every youth. Certainly, that is so true. Tavine Prince, how are you? One Love Movement. Certainly, one love, one love, one heart, one global movement, one love movement, one world, one child, one everything. Thank you so much, Tavin. I so love that. One love, all good evening. Good evening. Thank you so much. And our managing director, John Barilla, as always, is here. Hello, everyone, and welcome to One Global Movement. Speak with Heart Nighttime version. Thank you, John. Thank you so much. Where are all the customers that we were to have from ONPASSIVE never make money from this? We are going to do it. You know, this is high technology. It is so difficult to build this, and it's going to come. We are going to make the money. Let us be patient. Mr. Ash Mufara wants to build a very solid foundation that when it takes off, we don't have to go to keep adjusting things. We will just keep moving forward. And with everything in life, it takes time, it takes patience, and it takes adjustment. And that is how we grow. So I believe it is coming. I strongly believe in this. So thank you so much. And John says, William Cardwell, we don't need that kind of talk on here. Thank you so much, John. Thank you for that correction. And Sandeep Roy, thank you so much for being here. If this is your first time, we go twice a day, Monday through Friday, at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much. And our man, Levi. Good morning, Levi. I just can imagine that. I don't know how many hours of sleep you're getting that you're here at this time. But guess what? I congratulate you and I thank you so much because you're one of our regulars. I would really like all of us to be on O Connect on Friday to make it quintessential to make it big. Thank you so much, Levi. And we have Sina. How are you, Sina? Is everything okay with you? Thank you so much for being here this evening. I highly appreciate you. I don't know if it's evening to you, but it's evening here for me, like almost 8 p.m. My time, Central Standard Time. Thank you so much for being here, Sina. I will see you again. Levi said, hello, Sina. Hashtag Sina, hashtag John Barilla. Thank you. Unpassive, all my love, Sunny Roy. Yes, it is our love. The positive energy that we send out is exactly what we're going to get from Unpassive. So let us just be positive and it will come because God will find a way and make a way that we don't seem to see it. So Sina, hello to Levi Mama Bolo from Sina. And Levi says hello, hashtag Sanip. And you are our inspiration, Dr. Yvonne Mundih. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you so much. And I'm going to keep doing the best that I can. But without you guys, I would not be able to do it because you guys are my own inspiration. You guys inspire me to do more when you come here and really make this kind of comments. Those words mean a lot to me. Hello, John Barilla from Kushal. Hashtag One Global Movement. Hashtag Unpassive. Hashtag Charity. Hashtag Obless. Thank you so much, Sina. That's exactly what it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Kushal, hello, Levi Mama Bolo from Kushal. And then hello, brother Kushal, in return from Levi. Thank you. Hello, Kushal. Sina says, and hello, Sina back. Wow, we are family, aren't we? Tavin Prince, very good morning from Levi. Thank you so much. And then we have Levi, back office is the backbone of our OES, Unpassive Ecosystem. That is the truth. And that's the university, is the back office. Thank you so much. And I've learned a lot. I wasn't good at all these things that I'm doing because I didn't do it before, and now I am doing. Mubarak, Alam, how are you? Peace. Thank you, brother. Thank you for being here. If this is your first time, this is the place to be. We are building monuments and foundations for our children. Warm welcome, Mubarak. Thank you, Levi. Oh, thank you. You guys recognize the new people. Thank you so much for welcoming him. Hello, folks. When you are finished here, come here, missing on Roblin Live on O Connect. The link is in the back office as well as a lot of different groups on WhatsApp and Messenger. Certainly, if you can make it there, go there. John Barilla is a very good singer. Go there and listen to him sing. And while we're also supporting Roblin Live. Thank you, John. We have Sina says, thank you to John. Thank you, Dr. Mundih. Thank you, Levi. I thank you guys so much. Thank you, and receive greetings and thank you from my mother and my grandmother's blessings because they know all of you here. I write you guys' names down all the time. They know. And you guys, I need to connect with you guys on Facebook or ONET. If you can begin to put your real names here. I know I've connected with some of you, but I need to keep connecting so that you guys can join the One Global Movement groups in WhatsApp and other places, so you can even bring ideas and other things that you would love us to talk about so we can research. And then depending on our own experiences, then we can talk about those things. Thank you. Maxi P. Smith, how are you? Thank you so much for being here, Maxi. How are you doing? Thank you. And we have Vasala. Hello, Vasala. That beautiful baby there. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. We have some new people here. We welcome all the new people here. Thank you so much. It is 7 a.m. here. Oh, where are you, Sina? 7 a.m. where? Oh my God, the world is beautiful. It is nighttime here, and to other people, it's already 7 a.m. One Global Movement, you are appreciated. Thank you, Maxi P. Smith. I also appreciate you for being here. Please like, love, and subscribe to One Global Movement. Thank you so much. Kushal, I think you're going to be one of our promoters. I'm just going to give you that position. And you look for more people that can join you to promote One Global Movement worldwide. Thank you so much. Feel free to use the One Global Movement logo and pictures concerning One Global Movement to promote. You can take some from the flyers or from the quotes that I post all the time on Facebook and on ONET. Hello, I am fine, sir. Valsala. Thank you so much. I'm glad to hear that you are fine. We have come to the end of this evening, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time show. Thank you guys so much for being here. Tomorrow is going to be another exciting and better day. 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know that it's going to be morning for some of you guys. Some of us is evening. Some of us is the afternoon. You see how the world is so beautiful? Mr. Ash Mufara brought all of these times together and to make us ambassadors for humanity. Thank you guys so much. I love you all. And if nobody has been telling you that they love you, know that we from One Global Movement, we love you. I love you because you are doing the best thing that you can do to uplift our children and to uplift families around the globe. Levi, I hope you're not going back to sleep. Are you? I love to sleep. That's why I'm so particular about sleep so that people can get enough sleep. I sleep a lot. I'm a heavy sleeper. I have to sleep for 7-8 hours. During the weekend, I sleep for 10 hours because I work Monday through Friday a lot, and Saturday and Sunday, I try to sleep in. So thank you guys so much. And I always like to remind our children to stay focused, stay encouraged, stay empowered, and always believe in endless possibilities. I love you all. Bye-bye.